just continue.
Hey,
What?
keep the party going.
Hold up. When have we ever done anything the right way?
Let's do it the right way then.
What are we referring to? Coming into the show?
Yeah.
Oh.
But we got to do this because it's Throwback Bash.
Hold on.
Now, hold on. We're going to do this differently.
Are we on?
We on.
How you know?
My man just told me, bruh.
Breakout. Better let them know that we coming. We bout to break out. Got a sight locked on whoever we about to take out. Know that you've been watching us. Why you
That's we ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm saying
we
it.
gon' show you a great bout. Going toe to toe with us, man. You were in a great bout. Back against the ropes. I promise you it's a fake out. When you think you got us, we go before the cake out. This'll be a real good time for your escape route. When we bring the pressure, how do you think you will make out? When you roll with squares, how do you think it'll shake out? When you at the top of the game, they bring the hate out.
So
When they
you can
can't
come
do
back
what
and
you
say,
do when they start to flake out. Tell them Coach Taylor is coming, we bout to break out. AJ, Throwback is coming, we bout to break out. Gangsta, B is coming, we bout to break out. Ransom, Relic is coming, we bout to. I'm about to go off.
Breakout, man. We got hey, bruh. Yeah, we been
we
on, bro. All that we was doing was on, bro.
The whole thing.
Okay.
The whole
All right.
thing.
So check this out. So we welcome y'all to another edition of Breakout Kings Radio.
Yes.
Tonight we have a very, very special night. It's actually I got mixed emotions about tonight.
Oh.
So do I.
Yeah, I got mixed
Don't
emotions.
cry.
Big up, not gonna cry. But
I'm gonna cry, bro.
I'm gonna cry in the car. But I ain't gonna cry here.
On the way
I'm gonna cry
home.
here
Yeah.
and in the car, man. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
to Johnny Boys and cry at Johnny Boys. Did I just say that? But
So,
go ahead, bro.
Tonight we got tonight is Throwback's official last night here with us.
I never liked the guy anyway. But go ahead, bro.
He's moving on. He's doing some bigger and better things. I wouldn't say better because you can't really do better without me. Anyway, my bad. I didn't mean to say that. So
Yeah, you did. It's all right.
I
It's
need
all
him to
right.
get all the way together.
but you know what? I want to spend some time tonight, just giving throwback stories. I want to do some throwback stories.
Throwback stories.
Yeah, I think it's good.
So we're gonna call this the Chronicles of Throwback.
Wow.
The Chronicles of
That's
Throwback.
deep right there.
Okay. I like that.
That works
I like
for
that.
me.
Well, we're gonna make it official. The Chronicles of AJ Throwback because that's what it is.
Or
Hey,
if you ask Gangsta, the Chronicles of Tony.
Hey, I ain't even gonna go there because that's the best title. The Chronicles of Tony, man.
I actually like that.
Now, are we gonna do this like a semi-roast where they interview you about him and then you say things and then he comments back
Do you want to roast them?
and then we chop it up?
Well, we can't roast him.
Oh, you can roast them.
I can't roast him.
Yes,
That's
you
my
can.
homie.
I'm
I
trying
can't
to tell y'all,
roast
man. You can roast them back.
I can't
You
roast
gotta.
My roast will
When
be
I say
garbage.
throwback,
Like
you gotta take it back to the beginning.
Take it back to the
And you
beginning.
watch all his faces with stuff being said. That's why I be mad.
I only
About
have
all
great
that.
things to
He's
say
just
about
way
it, so
too
I can't.
nice.
yes, right.
That
Thank you.
nice.
And when he agrees with you, he be like, "That's what I said." It's all there. I'm trying to tell you.
I don't know. It's been a couple of times I done seen him lose his cool.
Well,
though,
that's
and
what I'm saying.
like,
That's all the same
I'm telling
thing.
you, like I was like, whoa, I ain't never seen this.
And
side,
even
and
that,
I've known him for what?
I'm trying to
we
tell
going
you.
on how many years now?
Man.
Ooh, almost 11.
Yeah, almost 11
That's
years.
Actually longer than that.
Yeah.
It's been almost 12.
Almost 12 years, and I ain't never seen him
Almost
lose
12
cool.
years, man. That's 12 years short
Wow. Okay.
of what how long I know him.
You took too long for that.
Right.
Because I was about
What?
to crack some
12
jokes.
years,
And I'm not
Oh, how
trying to.
long you know me?
I've known you
I
for.
met you a couple years after I met him.
That's what I'm saying.
Did
But
you-
I'm
was
not
he
even
counting?
giving you the 12 years if you compress.
Wow.
Okay,
We're compressing
so is that how
years.
we gonna spend the night?
No! That's why I didn't want
Hold
to
up,
say
I
it.
hope y'all wouldn't spend the night at all.
Man.
Right.
Hey, I don't drip, bro.
Tell me
I
how you
don't
really
drip.
feel.
If I get on diamonds, they real. They don't drip.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, drip, drip.
No,
Right,
I
right.
don't drip. I like the song, but I don't drip.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Oh boy. Hold on. I gotta give a shout out. To everybody that's in the building. We got Catacorner to me. We got the Wong host in the building.
Hey guys.
For a third time.
For a third time. I'm
Indeed.
Appreciate her.
I don't know why
through.
you keep coming back here.
She loves that. And she loves
No,
us.
how do you feel about us?
Some of y'all.
She said some of y'all. That means me. That
I'm
means
trying
me.
to tell. Well, go ahead.
Yeah.
Just go ahead.
I got to shout out. I got to shout out Debo Wayne. What's up, Debo?
What's
You know,
going
I'm chilling.
on?
I'm happy you in the building, brother.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
A lot of patience.
Yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely.
He
And
said he
we
gonna
got
be here.
I'm back on the list.
we got Gangsta B.
Gangsta be in the cut.
You know, throwing up the peace
What's
signs.
up, baby?
Bong. Hold up. You got to come on mic and hit the blah. See, I don't even do it right. I don't even do it right.
I'm gonna tell you that's the original shout out for real. That's
Yeah.
a shootout. You know what I'm saying? We gonna blah. You hear me? Shots
Nah.
objective right here.
Now it's officially
Really?
Around here.
a Breakout Kings radio show.
Man.
So, Throwback, I got a question for you.
Word. My bad. Go ahead.
I got a question for you, Throwback.
Yes, sir.
You really gonna do this?
Yeah.
Really gonna leave us? Hold on, no. You really gonna leave me with them?
Oh, you got it.
You got it.
Hey,
The thing about it
you
is,
balance
this is
them
what I tell
out.
people. This is what I tell people, though. Let me tell you
I'm
something.
surprised like they ain't have a cold third.
Mind your business.
This is
What? They was not talking to you.
This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all not watching the whole picture.
But I dig it though.
The picture.
It's good for the show.
It's all good for the show. That's what I'm saying, man.
Footies and all that.
When are you going to ask us about our weekend, bro?
Man,
Right.
I've been thinking about whether or not I want to ask y'all about your weekend.
Why?
I don't know. I just
How was
feel
your
it.
weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to know how my weekend
Yes. How was yours?
Yeah,
Since
let's start with you,
you're
bruh.
prejudging us about our weekend.
was? So I have a announcement. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Bruh, it better be a baby. Do not come
He
out.
pregnant. I'm about to say he pregnant. He pregnant.
It better be a baby. Don't come out the closet.
I thought your nose was spreading.
I mean, bro, you try to like put that in
Wow.
the perspective.
Wow.
I don't know what you were doing,
Y'all better
but
stop putting the baby on there.
Right?
Oh, I ain't worried about that.
it is, bro. You
Uh-uh.
had me
Look,
scared.
she knocked
I'm
him
good.
up. It's
The only
okay.
thing you
I'm
can do
good.
now is
Ain't
come
no
out. I'm
babies.
not gonna say that.
I'm good. Ain't no babies. So you all know well, some of you all know, in the past I was involved in politics. And I did a couple of things, made a couple of moves, blah 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 blah, whatever. I decided this is something I'm going to revisit later on in life. But
I know what I was about to say.
He about to tell us about his new scandal.
I had a conversation with a certain delegate the other day, and he suggested that I run for something in 4 years. I said that 4 years is a little too soon. I'm not ready quite yet to do that. There are other things that I'm doing that I'm trying to get in place. But 8 to 12 years, yeah, I'm throwing my hat in the race.
What are you doing, bro? 'Cause
Right.
I know what you're doing. What are you running for,
What are you running
bro?
for?
I'm not putting that out there yet.
What you
Okay,
guys
you
running
have to put
for?
it. You know what?
Put it out
Usually
there.
I wouldn't do this, but we about to take a break.
There's a reason.
We about
I
to
can't
take a
put it
break
out
because
there
you're
yet.
going to tell me what it is or this show is over. We're going to take a I don't even know what to do to take a break.
Use some help with these.
All right, we're going to take a break because you are out of control, bro.
You're listening to Breakout Kings Radio on WinDCRadio.com
my live
and the
first, and then
WinDC
I'll tell
Radio
you, 'cause I
app
want
powered by
these people can't know yet.
GoWin.media.
All right, I will be running for commissioner in Caroline County, Maryland.
Pop the pill, smoke the old high shit, and I'm floating. Diesel Kush call me Shaq, I'm in the streets and I'm post. 40 with the long leg, give me the shot, cause I'm more. Got my shooter, Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, no loaf. Pop the pill, smoke the old high shit, and I'm floating. Diesel Kush call me Shaq, I'm in the streets and I'm post. 40 with the long leg, give me the shot, cause I'm more. Got my shooter, Ray Allen. Shoot a nigga, turn a condo. If you got sex in your brain, it's time to go and get the lawnmower. Calm down a little piece. Morphine in my bloodstream. Seen death, still here, feel great. Wolverine, and I'm better than your favorite rapper. Long live fat cub. I be high off them drugs. Prescription pills and that bug. Post it up on the block.
Oh, you talking about like
rich, nigga. Middle finger to a bitch, nigga. I get this shit out the mud. His bitch said I'm too much. Barrel sheets, fuck bloods. Spread the legs like tubs. We smell like scums.
But I know it does
shit and I'm floating. Diesel Kush, call me Shaq. I'm in the streets and I'm post. 40 with the long leg. Give me the shot, cause I'm more. Grab my shit, Ray Isle, Reggie Miller, no more. Pop the pill, smoke the old high shit, and I'm floating. Diesel Kush, call me Shaq, I'm in the streets and I'm posting. 40 with the long leg, give me the shot, cause I'm more. Got my shooter, Ray Isle, Reggie Miller, no low. I'm feeling like Ray Charles, man. I'm seeing no competition. They say they looking for me, like a nigga was really missing. I'm out in the street, I'm not talking about snitching. I give him that 3-piece, I'm not talking about chicken. I'ma keep letting out shots till that bitch start clicking. You know that I'm MOB, so bitch, why you tripping? Never been fucked in the game, I'm celibate. I get hated on by many men. Never folded or never been. You gotta check it like in the pen. All of my good niggas in the pen. Them other niggas I ride for. Ain't too many I ride for. Never loafing, that's real shit. No make believe and no fairy tales.
And hold on, you know what I was doing before when I was in politics.
Yeah. You can play stupid like Rain Man. Never loafing, I'm coast to coast. A nigga posted up with that toast. I'm on the hammer like soap. Rock the coke with no coat. Never loafing, I'm coast to coast. A nigga posted up with that toast. Pop the pill, smoke the old high shit, and I'm floating. Diesel Kush, call me Shaq. I'm in the streets and I'm post. 40 with the long leg, give me the shot, cause I'm more. Grab my shooter, Ray Isle, Reggie Miller, no low. Pop the pill, smoke the old high shit, and I'm floating. Diesel Kush, call me Shaq. I'm in the streets and I'm post. 40 with the long leg, give me the shot, cause I'm more.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Grab my shooter, Ray Isle, Reggie Miller, no low.
All them people got shit with them. Ah, there it is.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Yeah, they full of shit.
615-939.
But here's the thing. This is what I would tell you to do though. You go in there and start getting connected to people right now because you want as many people as possible that can help you. And that's what I did. Actually, that's what my plan was. That's what I did in the beginning of the I got it.
They say when it's on and it's on and it's on that long, but your phone ain't on. I tell you now, baby, what I'm gon' do.
This is what I'm gon' do.
This is what I'm gon' do.
This is what I'm gon' do.
I'ma come and get another one. There's tons of fun that'll make me. Man, now tell me, baby, what you gon' do?
Baby, what you gon' do?
So what you gon' do?
Baby, what you gon' do?
Hey.
Last call for alcohol. Nah. Last call for cock and ball. Hey. You been playing all night, Bobby laying that pipe, baby girl, now it's coming low. Tonight it's only gonna be physical. You wanna go, your response time is critical. I'ma tell you right now, it's only picture wood. And when you roll over, I will not be visible. Yeah. Dick gang gon' be heavily, but ain't gon' be no longevity. I don't wanna be the rude one, but Armstrong only went to the moon once. I'm trying to do something, game tight, but I'm looking for a loose one. I hope your phone charged up, cause if you miss this call, I'ma scoop me up a new one.
They say when it's on and it's on and it's on that long, but your phone ain't on. I tell you now, baby, what I'm gon' do.
This is what I'm gon' do.
This is what I'm gon' do.
This is what I'm gon' do.
I'ma come and get another one. There's tons of fun that'll make me. Man, now tell me, baby, what you gon' do?
Baby, what you gon' do?
So what you gon' do?
Baby, what you gon' do?
Hey.
Do your iPhone work, motherfucker? Or is your mind on jerk? I know you ain't tripping up last time. I said I put something in your purse. Can't be. We did it all night long. Did it to all my songs. I thought we had something, you goddamn baby. We did it all night long. She know where to be found. So we hit the read down. You can call me Charles Barkley right now, cause nigga here need a rebound. I'm such a smart. And when the nigga stressed out like the fight, I a baby all on the butt. You call me a surgeon all in the.
They say when it's on and it's on and it's on that long, but your phone ain't on. I tell you now, baby, what I'm gon' do.
This is what I'm gon' do.
This is what I'm gon' do.
This is what I'm gon' do.
I'ma come and get another one. There's tons of fun that'll make me. Man, now tell me, baby, what you gon' do?
Baby, what you gon' do?
So what you gon' do?
Baby, what you gon' do?
Hey.
First message. Okay, first of all, I need to know why you're not answering Why would you tell me you on the way and now you won't answer the phone? Can't get a text back, a Snapchat. Next message. I've called you like several times now and you haven't answered. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you're okay. I mean, I'm just trying to see what's going on, you know. I'm not upset. Just want you to call me back so I know you're doing okay. I mean, it's been like 4 hours. I've heard from you. It's not like that. So, just give me a call. I love you. Bye. End of message. To delete this message, press 7. To save it.
But then this came up. I'm at a winery. And I met this guy, you know, he's jealous. We sit there, we're talking. And then the middle of the conversation, it was like, and I started telling him, politics comes up because, of course, you know, he's running.
Welcome back to Breakout Kings Radio on WinDCRadio.com and the WinDC Radio app, powered by GoWin.media.
And see, that's what I was saying.
Hold on, we back on?
Yes, we are. I told you that's what was happening, bro.
You know what we got to get together? You know how I always ask Throwback how much time we got before we come back?
Now you got to ask Coach.
This is going to be horrible, man.
I tried to tell, what I'm going to do is try to set my phone alarm to let me know ahead of time.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm going to try to do to help. But times have changed. And I might get lost in translation about what I want to do, bro, and forget to set the time, bro. I ain't even on throwback level there. I ain't tagged nobody in their songs, man. We are failing.
Don't say that. It's a transition. It's a learning process.
No, if you tell people you're failing, then you want to succeed.
You know what? You know what? Where's yours? What? Aren't you in the corner? Stay in the corner.
My bad.
I told you.
I apologize.
Yeah, thank you.
Why
you want?
He don't want to be no plus. He don't want
Throwback don't want to be in the crossfire.
Exactly. Throwback. Throwback be like, come on, when you move first. Throwback would say.
How about we switch?
It's all good, man. It's all good, man.
Fall back in the back of Plug One.
Right.
Man, what's Club One, bro? Where you been at? I want to know, though. Is it hot or is it not? Club One. You say you been Club One?
He said Plug One.
Who was that?
It's been
Right
that
here.
long.
Plug One.
This number one.
It's been that long.
Plug One.
No.
Look, Debo Wayne, remember, man. Like, everybody know Plug One. What you mean?
So I was Plug One all the time, and y'all hid that from me. Woo.
We didn't hide something that
I
was
tell
apparent.
y'all, all the truths will reveal themselves.
It was
y'all
apparent.
was sitting here talking about Plug Ones. No, that's where you got it from because you saw the Plug One and it was the. Give me some, bro. Because I forgot we switched seats. See, I be telling people, I clear my mind real freely to remember
Yes.
what I forgot.
You gotta watch the language. You know what I'm saying?
The language is
I clear
important.
my mind freely.
Freely.
It's a free thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I did that freely
You know what I mean?
to remember what happened.
So you can continue to morally support him through this transition.
I'm trying to push him through, motivate.
So, Ransom, you had something you wanted to bring the throwback? You had a question or something?
I already asked him.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. I
You
wanted
got
to know
another
if
one?
he was really going to do this. He was really going through
Hey, dog, you can't be a mic controller without a mic, bro.
You're right.
You
right,
gotta,
and he's in here just.
You
What
gotta have a
you
mic
want
to
to talk about? What you want? Really?
I mean, bro, you got to grab a mic. Throwback tried to slide in and slide out.
But you was like, nah, because
Why
you was
did I
too
just say
good and
that?
bougie.
See, that's how they got me thinking. I'm not paying attention to none of you motherfuckers again, other than these women.
And you should.
That's it.
Look at this one over here, though. She's like, yeah.
Yeah, right. She's like, I like it.
Hold up, I got a question.
Oh, okay.
Who was in charge of the mics? Yeah, my mic was still on. My mic, I just got a message. I got a message on Facebook. My mic was still on during the break.
Oh, no, it wasn't, buddy.
Setup.
Oh, no, it wasn't, buddy. One thing you can't do is no. I know these yellow lights come all the way across. See, if they wasn't bright and yellow, you might have a case. But you lost, baby. I watched Bull. I have a jury out there that
That's
will
fine.
not
I'll go
convince
back
me.
and I'll watch it.
Back it all the way up.
But our
Don't
loyal
back it up
listener
too far,
said
though.
that she could hear.
Oh, no.
Like you're doing the
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them were off. And Throwback, know that, man.
And Throwback knows that. I like that.
Who was over there on that mic?
That was a good one.
Did you get? Did you get?
Me?
Hold on.
You know what I'm talking about.
Look, this is crazy, right? This is crazy, right? Because this is crazy, right? Because he said me, and I was about to say no, but I left it because it was good, bro.
But nah, real talk though, a Ransom.
Yo.
I support you in your endeavors.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's just morally supporting
everybody. I'm the motivation.
I'm
I'm motivation to that.
And we're nurturing.
You know what? See, and she like Black Panther. She like how
Almost
women
did it again,
supported
throwback.
and protected the king. She was part of that. You understand me?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I support you. Whatever, you know, call me up. Let me know anything I can do because you know I'm jive. You know, moving through the DMV like I should be. You understand? So yeah. Debo Wayne in the back, pretty good. So yeah, real talk. You understand me? I never seen 100 on the wrist before until today. Never seen 100 till just now. Yeah. I'm talking about 100 stacks. That's what
That's so it ain't $100. It's just 100 stacks.
100 stacks.
100 stacks.
Yeah.
Man.
Word.
I wish I would spend that much money on jewelry.
I know you're spending.
You probably would.
No, I wouldn't.
We wouldn't be
I
surprised.
don't put that much money in liability.
And you know what, bro? I honestly believe, bro, because I always tell people when I go into my cocoon in 7 days, I forgot to tell y'all that.
You going into a cocoon?
Yeah, because you never asked me how my weekend went.
How was your weekend?
So what happens is that I put in for a motivational group, and I got accepted, and I had my orientation this weekend.
Hold on. Explain
It's amazing when I got something interesting to say you don't never ask.
Hold on, explain this.
A motivational group?
I just told you what it was, bruh.
You put in for a motivational group.
Yeah.
Are you going to be the motivational?
No,
God,
I'm there to sit. Yes, exactly. I'm there to sit
and listen.
I'm there to sit and learn, bruh.
Okay, cool. All right.
Learn, not listen.
Learn.
There's a difference between learn. The subject matter, if you let me finish.
What's the curriculum?
I will tell you.
If you let me finish.
So what happens is that I applied. I didn't think I was going to get accepted, but I did. I had to put in a video.
Hold on. Why did you have to apply?
Because, bro, if you let me finish, I will tell you.
You right. My bad. Continue. You wasn't going to say that.
That's what happens when you have a panel of black people. Nobody gets to finish.
Look who is
so
said that.
Right.
Your black ass.
So like I
think
said,
you need a.
hold on, we forgot we get filmed. Thumbs down. So I got it and I got accepted and I went to my orientation. And the thing about it is that it was beautiful.
Okay.
It was so motivating that it was awesome.
Okay.
What's the subject matter?
What's the subject about?
It's
White
a
power.
retreat?
White power.
White power.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Clayton Bigsby.
White power.
Kanye.
White power.
I'm beyond Kanye. I'm beyond Kanye.
Transcended the Kanye.
I've metaphored through that. I'm Super Saiyan 3.
I don't think you meant metaphor, but okay.
Just hit the one in the middle.
Super Saiyan 3, bro.
That's the name of the group.
Y'all think I'm joking, but I'm trying to tell y'all some real shit.
So it's really on white power.
That's what it's about. But that's all I can tell y'all at this time.
Everybody got secrets. Like we getting all these.
I don't have enough information to share with y'all positively.
So what's the cocoon?
Because I know
is the metaphor, like you just.
Because when I went there, so I'm gonna give you this. When I went there, they were explaining to me how that us, and they were talking about me, and I was like, bro, I thought y'all accepted me, right? So I'm asking questions. He was like, I don't understand how y'all, my bad, can be dark as you are and complain about it. I said, bro, you got to confuse. We're not complaining about our dark skin. We complain about how y'all see it. And they whipped me. Pow! Oh!
This is a white person.
Watching Birth of a
Yes, it was the court. They was hazing me.
When I was watching it.
They was hazing me when I realized the first whip let me know that they was hazing.
Oh my gosh.
So I was like, it's not going to work, bro. I need more info, right?
Wait, the way you just...
I need more info, bro. That's not gonna work. So then they put me in chains, right? Chain me. And then they asked me again.
They made you their sex slave?
That's
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm sorry.
That,
Go ahead. No, act like I didn't say that.
Sound
My
like
bad.
you
My
applied.
bad. Act like I didn't say that.
They told me you
A
a
white
possible recruit. We gonna
supremacist
talk
cult.
outside.
And
They
you
didn't
let
put
a
you
white
in leather, did they?
supremacist cult whip you and put
They
you in
probably
chains.
Well, there was so many of them, I didn't have a choice.
What do you mean?
It was so many of them, I didn't have a
Why
choice.
you
They
lying to
gang,
a
they
white
jumped on me. It
supremacist
was
in the
just
first place?
little old me,
Oh.
and they jumped on me,
Little.
and they got the
He said
best.
little on me.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to make sure.
I didn't say I passed out. Unlike some people would say, I passed out and I woke up and I was dripping. No, that's not what I said.
Who said?
I
What?
said what some people would say.
Oh, who said that?
I can't go into names because
Oh, okay.
I don't want
Because
to
they're your
get
Facebook
more
friends.
prosecuted than I am.
Prosecuted.
And they
I want
right.
y'all to understand one thing
We
and one
lost.
thing only, man.
Okay.
That you niggers had a choice.
You use the hard N-word.
Yes.
You had a choice.
Hey, yo.
You had a
But I
choice.
think he put Nigra.
So it's not even spelled the same way, right?
R.A.
That's all I'm saying.
Is that what he said?
It was a strong N word if I put a capital letter on it because it's not spelled the same.
But what does it mean?
It means that it means you big lip,
Help.
fried chicken, biscuit and eating, monkey, 8x-boom,
got watermelon.
tissoon spade,
Watermelon.
mullions.
What?
He said watermelon?
No, you
Don't
forgot
make me go
watermelon.
home and watch. I didn't say watermelon.
No, I told you forgot watermelon.
I said, did he say watermelon?
Who?
And do the right. God damn it, y'all messing up the flow of the chat. Now I have to just be honest. I was gonna have a KK member call up here.
What?
Do it.
Who is the KK?
I'm ready for that.
That dude was
Kim
hard.
Kardashian. You was gonna have Kim Kardashian call up
Or
here.
Courtney
Oh, he's
or
over there in
Chloe.
the corner. He's upset.
Tell Kim to come up here with her ass.
I was
NBA
smoke
2K.
it too.
you talking to the clan, you talking to the Grand Wizard. That's the Grand Wizard.
But
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell y'all something. And
my
that's
mic.
what we're gonna do.
My mic's
I
going.
swear to God.
Here we go.
I don't know what y'all did. Somebody had a call without me on it, but you guys are great.
What you talking about, man?
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. You don't even know what happened. The Bible said, and I was sitting there like, I'm a whole minute. The thing about it is that I'm nervous because I'm doing the DJing. Don't do that. I was like,
you was nervous.
yes, I'm really nervous.
This means 30 seconds.
It takes hey, bro, I'm nervous. It takes a lot to feel this dude's shoes.
It does.
Y'all don't even
You're
understand
right.
how
You're
nervous
right.
I am. It takes a lot to feel this dude's shoes, and yes, I'm very nervous. I've never been attentive to this time or anything,
Out your hairline.
and I gotta dismiss the disses.
Because when you fail at something, you really are learning to be better for the next time.
See, yeah, there you go.
Yes.
More motivation.
Yes,
Yes, we are
what I'm talking about.
next
motivated.
time he comes, I'm gonna have this platform that's so straightened out.
It takes a village.
Together.
I'm riding the waves.
Is most are designed for moral support.
Absolutely.
When 1 and 4 are designed for foolishness, while 5 is designed for.
I'm gonna tell you something right
That's-
here,
that's
bruh.
actually
I
pretty
know
accurate.
I know a hostile takeover when I see it. I'm trying to tell you, we about to take this is about to be our biggest break.
Hold on, we about to take a break.
Unless you want to fight on camera, bruh.
Hey, come on.
We about to take a break.
I'm cutting you. I'm gonna cut you. I'm
What?
gonna cut your ass.
Hold on, bruh. Hold on.
We only been in 34 minutes and 16 seconds,
Yeah.
and we taking a two breaks.
We got beat, bro. We got to.
We got to go handle something.
That's all I'm trying to tell you, bro.
So we gonna take a break.
No,
No,
we
not
still-
yet. Almost.
It's crazy. See, this is what happens when stuff is crazy.
I'd rather handle beef on the air.
Really? Then let's do it.
What kind of beef? Y'all got beef with me?
You?
Oh, okay.
See, that's why I told you. We got to take a break, bro. The virus is spreading.
I was gonna flip some
I
stuff.
think we're taking a break.
I told y'all.
We gotta bring
Don't
the
do me
level
like
down
that.
to 5. No, what is it? 4 dB. We gotta bring. The topic is about to be what happened outside when we come for this break. That's all I'm saying.
So we coming to.
Do I need to come outside?
I wouldn't suggest
saying.
it.
You do what you feel.
Well, I
When
need
the
you to
porn
mind
star
your
comes
business.
on the show,
There's no
You
control
can
of
do
this.
what you want.
I need you to mind your business.
Hold on.
My mind is my business.
Hold on.
Remember that? My mind is my business.
I'm glad you
with you.
Y'all are terrible. Y'all are terrible.
Look,
All I've heard is violence.
but
I didn't threaten anybody
I
today.
threw up the peace sign in the beginning. You see?
and that's a lie.
No,
I ain't threatened nobody
she's
today.
not even lying though,
Yeah.
bro. I heard you. I heard you.
Nah,
Yeah, I
this
ain't threatened
is real
nobody
talk.
today.
All I'm saying is all we heard from you is the domestic violence, bro. Is that your thing? Is your thing domestic violence?
Damn.
Okay.
I mean,
See, stamp. Can I get a stamp on that one?
Stamp.
Boom. And it went over y'all head.
Hey, B, say
Do
it
I need to
again.
say it again?
So, yeah, say it
Okay.
again. Say it again.
I'm gonna kindly,
Uh-huh.
and this real talk right here.
Okay.
Because I'm a gemologist. I gotta
Here
put
we
that.
go.
I remember that.
There you go.
Here we go.
When
Right?
the power
You see me
of
drop the
love
gems.
combats the love for power, then and only then can we have peace.
All right, Luther.
That one was for free, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
Luther Vandross right
we
there.
read a lot of books.
That was from a Luther Vandross song.
Yeah, he had to step away from the mic on that one.
That's all I'm saying. All I'm
Ladies and
trying to
gentlemen,
tell you is that the thing
thanks to
about
B,
it,
the gemologist.
is that
Right.
that's the truth.
Stealing
In
from
full
Luther.
effect.
And then you walk away.
I mean, right?
He basically dropped Mike and just.
I mean, it was.
Right,
That's what
right.
I said, but it's the truth.
And then he go back to
Nobody
his
around.
corner.
But the thing about it is that you held us over for that, bro. All you created was a power trip. Like a judge when they say, no, like a lawyer when they say objection, Your Honor. I'm gonna say everything he just said was
Objection.
stricken from the record.
Yes.
See what happened? All I did was introduce a truth that may have been forgotten. However, it just
You can't forget the truth,
reiterated.
bro.
Why can't you?
You forget
If
your
if
lies.
one
You
has-
can't forget the
if
truth.
one has a bad memory,
That's a
you
lie.
can forget a truth.
That's a lie. You can
Because
never forget the
because
truth.
of my iniquity.
I
You
forget
can
stuff.
never
You
forget the
understand
truth.
me?
You can always forget your lie.
Forget a truth.
You can always
From
forget
within.
your lie.
But
I
without,
will forget all
Don't
of
he
your
sound like that
truths,
dude
but I
in
will
Living
remember
Color?
all of your lies.
You know what I'm talking about?
With Dan Wayne.
Yeah. Don't he sound like that when Wayne's from a Living
Allow
Color?
me to pontificate myself.
So tell me how you can forget your truth. Tell me how you can forget your truth.
Because in day-to-day interactions and allowing my emotions to take over, I can easily forget.
Is it really?
He
for
has-
mine,
Your truths
though,
or your
or
lies,
He
bro?
has dementia.
Your truth.
I don't. The truth. The truth
Bing!
is always the truth. You
That's
can
what it
suppress
is.
But you don't really forget it.
Yeah,
Okay,
you don't
but
forget
in a
your
moment-
truths.
It comes
In
back.
a moment you have
It
an
comes back
absence of
instantly.
thought, but you didn't really.
I'm gonna get
He
y'all on a
has
secret.
dementia.
Can I tell
He
y'all a
has
secret
dementia.
on how I know you don't forget your truths? Shh, be quiet. My cousin
Be the
Drake.
fuck quiet, nigga. Grown ass. What you talking about? Though? Talking about be quiet.
Now I'm about to
But you
remind
need to
you.
sit down and calm down, gangster.
No, time out. Now I'm about to remind him of the truth about who is superior and who is not. But I'm not gonna go there. My cousin Drake said that he was talking
That's
to
my man,
my
too.
cousin Fat Dad,
What's up, big?
and my cousin Dad told him that I had two cousins that was wearing girl underwear,
What?
and I was like, why the fuck did he say that? He was like, motherfucker, I'm mad that he said two. He talking about you. I'm like, fuck out of here. And when I'm saying fuck out of here,
Check this out. This gangster right here.
pow, it hit me. Fuck yeah.
You wear girl underwear?
No, I used to.
I was wondering where that lead up was coming to.
No, I used
Damn, I
to.
missed
Because I always used to be amazed when you take off your clothes in front of the girl and you got no women's under there. Their faces
So wait, you admitting to
Bring them on camera.
You got Devo Wayne out of his shell on that one, bro.
This man just admitted to wearing girl underwear,
I'm
and
trying
y'all
to figure it
didn't.
out
Don't
myself.
get me wrong.
I'm confused.
I wanted the shock on the woman. A woman always shock a man. You can rip up your breast. Wah! Ah! And that man be like, wow.
Hey,
When
Throwback, you really gonna do this?
Right, he's leaving us with the man.
Hold up, wait a minute. I missed something. Okay,
He
hold
wears.
There's
He used to
women
wear.
underwear.
he
They
used to
Thank you.
wear-
I was going to say used to wear a long time ago.
Hold on. Used to wear means it's
I'm
something
not
that happened
afraid of my
more than
past,
once.
bro.
Yes,
I'm not
it
afraid of my
did.
past.
You used to wear. You're not afraid
Yes.
of your panties. Is that what you
I'm
said?
not afraid of those either.
So you used to wear them.
Did you wear like thongs or
No,
was they
no,
frilly?
no.
Hey,
See, that's
your-
where.
that's your boy.
That's why
That's your
when he
boy.
said that I
That's
did
your
it, I was
boy.
like, fuck no. Because I'm like, bruh, y'all taking it
So
too
they was
far. Now we
laced?
got to go into different.
So were they
There's a
laced?
difference
They were all
between
types
wearing
of
a
things,
woman's
see-through
thong
and all
wearing
that.
women's panties. I mean,
Candy line. I used to be slimmer too. I was beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, did you wear? Nah, don't ask that to Ray.
Ask it. Ask it.
my
Do
real
it.
name.
Do
Feel
it.
free to
Ask it.
ask me anything,
Ask
bruh.
it.
Okay,
I'm
you're
an
right.
open book.
You're right. Okay. You know, I'm trying not to curse so much on here. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I was young. I was
You was
17
eight.
years old.
You was
And I-
17 wearing women's underwear.
Oh yeah, and I was.
women,
I
like,
what?
You did it to impress women.
No, not to impress them, to shock them. I already impressed them before they met me. The wing is strong.
Before you met him.
Hold up.
Yeah, I switched up on.
Hold on. Where did you get it from? Oh no! Don't answer this.
No,
either.
no,
you
I
asked it.
said
You asked it.
Hey,
You asked it. It's out there. Come on,
I
say
had theories
Come on,
about
Coach.
shock. And you know, like I tell people, I used to be a shy dude. I'm still a shy dude, but I used to be really shy.
Did you buy these? Were these fresh?
Oh no, they were definitely fresh.
So you went to like Victoria's Secret and bought them?
So
How you know what
Question.
size? How did you know that
Was
you...
it Victoria's Secret?
No,
Was it
no,
Frederick
bro.
from
I'll be like
Hollywood?
going, bruh. It's just like my boxes.
Was it
What
'cause
size did you wear?
Was it cause she?
Fruit of the Loom.
I was slimmer than I said.
What
I was
size?
beautiful.
What size panties
I
did
was
you
really,
wear?
really
Was it
look
Ashley
A
Stewart?
Target panties, dude. That's
Was it
what-
Ashley
that's
Stewart?
what-
Whatever you want to say.
Whatever.
I don't know. That shit didn't exist, so I don't know how I was
slim,
looking.
so it couldn't have been Ashley
I
Stewart.
know.
Okay, yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah, she
I
got
was
one.
looking
Okay.
naked
Did you wear
after
pants
I
with a
took
belt?
them. What? No, bro, I got my own thing going
Hold up!
on.
Don't look at me like I'm the.
Did you have a
ridiculous
bustier?
one.
Why you asking? Did I wear a belt, bro? The only thing come with a belt is a strap on, bro. What you trying to say?
Wait a minute. You just sat up here and you said
Whoa.
that you used to wear women's underwear.
So when you saw a woman,
And you're surprised about what
if
I
any
say?
woman approached me with a belt on her underwear, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Any woman that saw you in their underwear should have got the fuck out of there.
That's the truth. But I said the Wayne was already in place.
The wang was in women's underwear. What the hell is wrong?
After I struck
We're
gold
talking
in
about this.
boxers.
I don't know.
After I struck gold in boxers.
How did we even get to this?
Right.
Because I was
We
trying
don't-
to, I was basically,
But his cousin knew about it, and he said it was 2 of them.
oh, everybody knew about it.
You
But
just-
by the
you
time
just
they said,
outed
I don't
Dre
like
and
this
Fat
story.
Thad.
Guys
no,
in
Fat
his
Dad was
family
telling
did
Dre
it.
that it was me and him, and Dre was like, fuck no. It was one. And he didn't even say my name. I said, bruh, if he talking about one, who's the one? He was like, you. I was like, fuck no. I mean, honestly, I said, fuck no.
Because
the
you
Bible
forgot.
said, that's.
Forgot that you went.
But
So
when
how
he
did
said-
he know?
Listen, because he remembers, you remember
So he
stuff
was
like
shopping
that.
with you one
How
day?
did he
Or he
know?
found them in your drawer?
No, he saw me. He took me
Oh,
to
he
go
saw
buy
your
them.
panty
He
line
took
through
you
your
to go
jeans?
buy you.
Yeah, he saw the
So what did he say to you when you
The
were
same
buying?
thing.
I
He
will
was saying
never
to me
look
when you
at
battle.
the
You need to
Yin
stop
Yang
playing.
Twins
You
line.
out of control.
Cannot play with your
You
penny
be taking shit too far. I mean,
line.
the dude called me all
Ever.
types of names and everything, all the way till I bought him and put him on. But then he dropped me off, and he don't have to pick me back up.
Hold up, you went and bought them.
Yes.
That's what he said.
He had
I
his
missed that.
cousin go with him to go purchase them.
What store did you go to? Why am I
But that
asking
was the cheapest. I only have to have more one time, bro.
He went to Walmart.
You went to Dollar Tree.
No, it wasn't
Dollar
no
Tree
such
draws.
thing as Dollar
He went
Tree
to
there.
Walmart.
You got the Family Dollar draw.
He went to Rainbow.
I tell y'all,
You know, he went to
Rainbow.
He went to Morton.
usually, if y'all was dealing with a regular person, this will get to them. I think.
You're right. You are not a regular person because you are the only heterosexual male that I know.
And all that was doing that, I was sitting up there like, yeah, young.
But how did he know? Did he see your panty line through your?
No, bro. I don't show that like a little. See, you take me.
So you wore him over to the girl's house?
I'm a little concerned.
Yes.
So how did you feel walking to,
I feel confident until
what did the women say?
It doesn't even matter.
It does.
Yeah, we want to know their reaction because I know what my reaction would be.
If I met a woman, I said I start with the boxers. Y'all missed that part.
And so randomly.
I start with the boxers. So when you first meet me, I had boxers on.
But I want to know.
And then when I come back, I got them things on.
Not a song for it.
But the wine has already been established, bro.
Oh my stars. Woo, child.
So you're like, motherfucker, you crazy. Let's go. That's all it's all about.
Has anybody ever turned you down for that?
No, because and I'm not even like I had a lot of women. I'm not even like I had a lot of women at the time. My thing is this. I'm gonna tell you something. It's amazing how what we would do for each other, and it's crazy. I mean, I know it's somebody out there that's gonna make me suck toes. Somebody is gonna make me do it.
But you said it like you just did it on your own accord. The lady didn't ask you. She wasn't like, ooh, you know, it'd be real sexy if you just
wear my panties.
Red panties.
Yo.
Like that would just really.
Yo, so when you came in there wearing your panties, did the lady tell you like pull your panties to the side so we can?
Bruh, I don't know. I forgot I was doing it. I forgot I was doing it. He had to remind me that I was doing it, bro. I actually really forgot that because, and that's why I be telling people that I understand what's going on with these youngins these days. I understand some of it. Mine was hitting. I wasn't walking around with a purse. If you saw me in the street, be like, "What's up?" and dap me up, you don't know I got panties on.
So you sat down and the thong was showing.
Right.
Now y'all keep saying thong.
The back of the panties.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. There is something on this earth that I believe all women should wear at all times, and those are thongs.
No.
At all times?
At all times.
No. Why? No. That's not comfortable.
You should wear them to cook, clean, smell, shower. Whenever I see you naked,
you want her to wear them
and I surprise you in the coffee room, and you pull up your dress naked, it should be a law.
A law? They're
law.
That man should like always try to make laws for women. Y'all want to create laws and stuff for women. Y'all want to create heels
that's
for women.
Wear the drawers that we want to wear.
What y'all want us to do?
Wear the drawers we want to wear.
See, that's what I'm. No, I said you right.
It should be we can say it's a law.
It should be a law.
And you got the nerve to be sitting right now. You should know.
And you was wearing women panties.
No, because she's right. And I'm a have to do this, and I have a cheat card always. I have to retract what I said.
Yes.
Only in the context of how I said it.
He's redacting the record, ladies and
gentlemen. Yes.
Because I'm about to say, if we want to talk about laws,
what you want to see on the record is this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I believe that man and woman should please each other.
Agreed.
I don't necessarily say it has to be sexual, because I know how to look at you and be satisfied without sex.
Look at
you can like, you want these ribs, and I'll just be looking at you like, no.
You were ribs, bro.
So to let you know how strong I am on it, bro. Let you know how strong I am. I love women.
Did you
enough to wear their panties?
But see, that's where it goes back. So my thing is this: I love women so much
that you wore their panties.
No, because I'm gonna tell you something. If I took my panties off and you accepted me, the dangers are.
I took my panties
look, the dangers. Look,
I couldn't keep a straight face when you said that.
I have to retract that.
No, you can't retract that. You can't retract that.
All right, so this is what I was about to say. I was about to say, because if I did that today and you accepted me, not when I was younger, I wasn't looking for what the shock therapy is, what I might try again. Now that y'all aborted that, but I would never try that today. But if I did, it would tell me that you love me unconditionally.
Apparently, because
you have my back no matter what.
Quite a few women, that is a turn off.
I know. So when it doesn't turn you off,
then you know she the one.
Woo! I'll be like, baby, guess what?
So that's it. Before you propose, you're gonna wear panties.
All I'm trying to tell everybody out here today is that y'all geniuses have just found a way for everybody to know. If she's the one.
If she, before you propose, okay, guys. Yeah, right. Guys, if you want to marry her.
Because you be like, baby, go get me a cup of water at 3 in the morning. And she don't go get it. You like, oh, she being petty. Or whatever. If she accepts you with them draws, you lay that joint down. Look, boo. It's me and you. Oh, baby.
I'm going to need you not to use them for that.
What, for true love?
For panties.
No, I said after the panties.
Right, but you was like, it's me and you. That's a sacred song.
No, I said if she says everything is going to be just fine. Yeah. See, I could do a lot of songs with you.
No, but
if she says everything's going to be just fine. And I'll be like, I wish that we could spend
Is
some
your
time.
whole life like a soundtrack?
Yes!
I see
I
it.
love Janet.
I
can't. Yes!
I feel him on that, though. The soundtrack part.
Right,
not the panties.
Not the panties.
Not the panties. Not the panties. No judgment, brother. No
right.
judgment.
There's certain songs you hear and make you think about certain things.
I know you judge it. I know
it's
you judge
the only way that you can understand
you know what?
anything.
You know what? No judgment to you because to each his own. And you're right. Like, you should be able to be free and do whatever it is you want. If you want to wear panties, go ahead and wear panties because it worked for you, you know? It worked for you. It worked for you.
I was a wild dude. I had a bunch of hair. I actually had more hair than this. And I used to get spiral curls and shit and balls. I was a wild dude.
You used to get spiral curls?
Yes, I was a wild dude.
Kind of like Snoop.
With the panties.
Like Snoop?
The ball, and I pulled up on them. The ball was the first thing I got. And I pulled up there with some shades, and I pulled out. I had my head up. Nobody knew who I was.
Came to my mind, the cowardly lion, when he had like the little.
No, I was thinking about one of them pimps in the hood.
And you know what? You know what's crazy?
You know what the role
everything that y'all doing. They did worse. Yes. And all I was trying to tell them is all you have to remind, only thing needs to remind you is that I have a man. That's what makes me a Leo.
A man.
Why how did they find out?
I pulled up on him, bruh.
And he was like, wow.
Yeah,
right.
You bought your panties?
With his Shirley Temple curls.
With his Shirley Temple curls.
I had the panties before that.
Okay, can I ask you a question? What kind of panties were these? Were they thongs?
Bro, they were not. No.
Were they the 6-pack joints?
Some of them were see-through, some of them were lace.
It's the drawers that I wish women shouldn't wear. That's how they want thongs.
Yeah, boy shorts. Yeah, boy shorts.
No, he said some was see-through.
I had some,
and lace.
Y'all trying to get me to remember a repressed memory. That my cousin brought up.
You Captain Black Shirt.
We didn't know.
I was just trying to tell y'all how free I am with myself.
Yes, you are really free with yourself.
I know I love women.
R. Kelly had
and their pants.
I would never put on their bra. I would never put on their wig.
R. Kelly
but
had
I will
put on their pants.
On the drawers.
There you go. Oh, okay.
This fool got the draws to a whole nother level.
Right.
So
got the draws.
Okay, I got
women.
So
check
questions.
your panties.
This
he
is
may
crazy.
take them.
Right.
So tell me something.
Did you have theme music?
I didn't have no music, bro. I was listening to
So you ain't play no. You ain't play no music. It was dancing and stuff.
No, I don't wiggle unless I'm
Wiggle?
wiggling.
There's a whole album called Black Panties.
Wiggle. I don't twist my hips.
It is.
I don't twist my hips and all that stuff. I don't do all that. I don't do all that. What do you say? Shaking the hand shit. I don't do all that. I wasn't saying that I was trying to transform into a girl. I was trying to shock the woman.
So was it how was that effective to you? Like were they more turned on?
I'm gonna tell you what the results were.
Okay, that's what I mean.
The results were they loving me more because I shocked them.
Because they was like, dang.
That's not how
No,
you
it
shop
ain't
women.
I like the way
what
his
the
booty
fuck?
looking at
When
lace.
No, let me tell you something. If you tell a woman you want to take her out to dinner, take her to go eat some alligator.
What?
So you took her to eat some alligator, then you brought her back home.
No, I was saying the shock third. If I took you out and I said I'm gonna take you to a dinner and I took you to eat alligator, you be sitting there like, what the fuck?
I'm probably not gonna eat that.
But it don't matter what's going through your head.
He done lost his mind.
That's not how you shot.
And then look, no, it is. Because on the ride home, you ask
one in the stink.
You ask her, why you didn't eat? She be like that.
That's how you do it.
I don't eat alligator. And I'm going to bust out laughing. And I'm like, all I wanted to do is see what you how far you're willing to go.
So that's waste my time. 2018 is what you're saying.
I'm not wasting your time.
But that was a waste of time. We sitting at a restaurant. There's alligator sitting there. I'm not about to eat it.
I wouldn't eat it either because I don't eat it.
So what is the point of us sitting
there? I'm sitting up there.
Okay, alligator, Shirley Temple curls, panties on the man.
No. I didn't say. I said alligator is for shark that I would get.
Women out here always talking about men aren't, they don't do anything spontaneous enough. They don't.
That is extra spontaneous.
And he's like putting forth the effort to do something spontaneous.
And that's why I wanted to know what his results were.
Because you know what, Jen? I was about to say. You know what, Janet? You're looking at it from here.
Somebody,
but if I slap that in your face, I'm trying to
with Shirley Temple curls.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go home. You're gonna go home mad.
That's exactly
what the alligator.
Yes.
With the breath.
But you have to notice that I didn't.
Nobody questions Snoop.
See, that's the thing that you gotta.
No, I'm gonna notice it right away. You done brought me here for this little nasty alligator.
And I'll be sitting there. So when we in the car, you're not gonna even let it get all the way home. You be like this. So that was dinner. And I won't even let you know here.
Have you met me? We're gonna be in the restaurant. We're gonna have that conversation.
Then it only helps what I have planned for the rest of the night.
I'm gonna be like, what they serve?
Now that I have gave you this and I told you what I was doing, now we about to take it to a different level.
No, now we're not. Beth got a question.
Yes,
Did
Beth.
you walk around in your t-shirt and your panties on?
Oh yes.
No, because I only wear the panties outside of the house. Bro, if I wasn't having sex, I didn't wear the panties. Right. That's what you were missing the point.
He had to put on his
damn right I'm missing the point.
He put on his sexy panties because he knew, like what women do. They be like, oh, I'm about to go get some.
Oh, you mean like?
So I'm gonna put on my
like a woman.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put on my sexy panties because I'm going to my boo house.
Hey, bro, they was grooving.
He got the
they was doing that joint. They was sitting up that joint. I was like, look at them joint.
I'll set you free.
True.
So when
thank you.
So you got your curls together.
That's what we trying to tell him. Bruh, I'm comfortable.
Yeah, we see.
I know I'm a boy. That's what everybody should know listening. If you haven't been listening the whole time, I'm a boy.
Yes.
But at the same time, I love to amaze women. It's the most beautiful thing in the world when you look at it.
Oh, take her skydiving or some shit.
That's what I'm talking about, brother. They're not going to go.
Well, if you wearing panties, I probably wouldn't go either.
Me wearing the panties will probably make you go.
You can use your thong like for bungee jumping.
You still?
What you trying to say? His thongs that big?
Yeah, because you get up from toward.
Wow.
That's your
I don't know.
That's your
I don't know
if
Throwback is coming next week, but obviously something is playing that because this dude has been going on me all day, and we're gonna be one-on-one.
I have a question though.
How about
I do.
Let's take a break.
Okay.
Can we please take a break?
Because I don't want you to get your panties in a bunch.
Go ahead with your panties, brother. You gotta live
And then you see he had a smirk on his face.
We're gonna take a break, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry I paused on that nice throwback, man. I paused on it because I'm sitting up here like.
You're listening to Breakout Kings Radio on WinDCRadio.com and the WinDC Radio app, powered by GoWin.media.
WinDC Radio brings to you the app. Yes, the app is now available on your Google Play and your App Store, on your iPhone or your Android, any of your pads that you might be using. Be it if it's an iPad, iPad Mini, or if you have a Samsung Note, doesn't matter what you have, any mobile device, you can get the app so you can listen where you're at to WinDC Radio.
You may be the what?
Let's enjoy the ride. Tuesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I want to say
only
this
on WinDC Radio.
Was Twinkie was hustling?
Hey family, it's your man CJ. I want you right now to check this out.
DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Join everybody's best friend, favorite uncle, and big brother, Go-Go Legend and DC's own Blow Your Horn CJ. Right here on WinDCRadio.com. He's recorded and performed sax solos with EU, Little Betty and the Master, Reds and the Boys, the Mighty Peacemakers, the legendary DJ Cool, and Shady Groove.
DC, Maryland, and Virginia, everybody's talking about GoWinMedia.com. Newly minted gospel series called Big Brother CJ Go Win Gospel Show. You can check it out every Sunday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon, with Go-Go Legend, Blow Your Horn CJ Baby, breaking off the best head-bobbing jams, mixed with a powerful spoken word, special guests, and big giveaways, and so much more. Right here on Win DC Radio, powered by GoWinMedia.com, in conjunction with CJ Jones Audio Productions. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tune in this Sunday and get your praise on.
Ooh, might make your head blow off.
Plug Radio, breathing life back into radio. Sexy hosts, parties 411, free giveaways, celebrity interviews, the worldwide turn up before the turn up. Every Saturday at 8 to 10 p.m. on the Win DC Radio app. Plug it.
She gon' ride till the wheels fall off. Yeah, we gon' ride till the wheels fall off.
But with that said,
I love them.
With that said,
I love you.
Yo, you already know what it is. We are King Queen P, straight out of the DMV. Yeah, you already know. Make sure you tune into the platform each and every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Win DC Radio, powered by GoWin.Media. This is the platform.
Man, look, y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy, Gerard Street Garden, and my DJ, Kid Cannon. And when we together, you know what it is. Grind Season Radio, each and every Wednesday from 8 to 10 on Win DC Radio. Don't forget it. Yeah.
Foreplay the Orgasm Show. I am your host, Hot Toddy, along with the Turn Up team, Miss Lolly and Showtime. Foreplay the Orgasm Show is each and every Tuesday night from 8 to 10, bringing you the sexy slow jams with very adult interactive conversation. Only on Win DC Radio.
Hold on, because you said I used
What's
to
good,
do
everybody?
It.
This your boy AJ Throwback.
Exactly.
Join Coach Taylor, Ransom Relic, Gangsta D&B for dope music and hot
Seems like it's more than
Breakout
once.
Kings Radio.
So if
every
you said
Monday
I did
night
it one
from
time,
8 p.m. to 10 p.m. only on WinDCRadio.com, powered by Go
one time
Win
for each woman.
Listen up, guys. This is your girl, DJ Jazzy Mango.
You broke the bro code when you pulled them panties up.
My show, The Jazzy Mango Show. New time every Wednesday, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time.
Like your panties?
Radio, powered by GoWin.Media. Ladies, this show you definitely don't want to miss it. We're going to be focusing on women empowerment. WCW, come kick it with your girl, DJ Jazzy Mango. Turn up, princess. Tune in and turn out. Mwah.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Pastor Q. Make sure you tune into my show, The Cookout, each and every Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Win DC Radio, powered by GoWin.Media. Make sure you come check us out, see what we got on the grill. Check out my main DJ, Ty Shine, as we give y'all the hottest topics, the hottest guests, and whatever's cooking on the grill. Again, Win DC Radio, powered by GoWin.Media. Check us out. It's The Cookout every Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. You guys be blessed.
Hey, this is Oscar D, the big old black Ric Flair, and make sure y'all tune in to Slick Talk with Oscar D each and every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Win DC Radio, powered by GoWin.Media. Learn to love it, cause it's the best thing going. Woo!
Looking for a new look? Check out Hair Academy 2 in the shops at Iverson, Hillcrest Heights, Maryland. You'll get quality services done by developing stylists and barbers. Senior discounts offered weekly and free barbershop services available when you present a flyer. Chemical treatments are also available. Call 301-899-9100 for hours of operation. Hair Academy 2 in the shops at Iverson, 3705 Branch Avenue, Suite 1010, lower level, Hillcrest Heights. A new look is waiting for you at Hair Academy 2. The Shops at Iverson is now undergoing a transformation, creating a mixed-use center where the community can come together to eat, shop, relax, and feel connected. The Shops at Iverson is a 600 KSF mixed-use property consisting of retail and office space now available. Located inside the Beltway on Branch Avenue, Maryland, just minutes from downtown D.C. It's an exciting time at the Shops at Iverson. Several beautiful renovation projects are ongoing, transforming the Shops at Iverson into the new safe community hub. DMV, get ready to enjoy the new food court. Opening late spring, early summer, featuring new restaurants like Chipotle, Quickway Hibachi, Tropical Smoothie, Wingstop, and free Wi-Fi. The Shops at Iverson, the original home of the world-famous Snickerdoodle cookies, is completing several cosmetic improvements to the mall interior, facade, and parking garage. The Shops at Iverson is the new home of Go Win Media, comprised of the DMV's premier internet radio stations, Go Radio Live and Win DC Radio. For updates and more details, check out shopiverson.com. That's shopiverson.com.
Welcome back to Breakout Kings Radio on WinDCRadio.com and the WinDC Radio app, powered by GoWin.media.
They're wondering why the answer never comes. When will you show them what you show me? The world them not knowing when their hope is coming from. Is it too late? They spread hate like disease. We saw war we're fighting to save lives, we're dying. There's no need to remind me that we lost our way. We keep living in sickness till we accept the cure. The cure is love. The cure is love. Yeah. If you're looking for the remedy, you won't find it if your heart's not pure. The cure is love. The cure is love. Damage irreparable. We're at war within ourselves, fighting a battle that won't cease. No destruction, corruption, and we ask why there's no help. What we're doing, we're in ruins. I'm crying for peace. Of war we're fighting to save lives, we're dying. There's no need to remind me that we lost our way. We keep living in sickness till we accept the cure. The cure is love. The cure is love. Yeah. If you're looking for the remedy, you won't find it if your heart's not pure. The cure is love. The cure is love. When will we live again? Dying's the current trend. Love hides from punishment, so it's not there to call. Hey, Mr. President, money's not the problem's end. We need a heaven sent, and love conquers all. We keep living in sickness till we accept the cure. The cure is love. The cure is love. If you're looking for the remedy, you won't find it if your heart's not pure. The cure is love. The cure is
I wrote a song about you, wanna hear it? Here it goes.
The beat maker.
spending money on clothes and opaque ice. Stunting for them hoes with your fake life. For my heartbreak, daddy, you'll see my brake lights. I'm in the States getting 8 Kevin Gates type. You don't tell him about the text that you send and delete. I assume when your friend is asleep while she's slobbing, I'm all on your noggin. You text like what's poppin'. The only one that gets you off, I'm like cock. I reply, don't be obnoxious, bitch, I got options. What did you think you was stopping? It was all good, fast forward, then it all changed. Even held you down every time that the laws came. Now I press ignore every time that you call lame. Got a nigga on his knees, should think he all day. Play him like a ball game, cause they all lame. Have him tricking ball, man, they tell him get lost, man. We supposed to be a team now, but you fucked every Kim and Irene though. Fast forward, I can take your self-esteem low, so I rub it in like a vino. I'm the one you fiend for. It's funny how shit goes. You a buster, should've known you flip modes. Can't trust you. Cheated every time you dick bros. Now you crawling back, trying to kick it like a field goal. Bitch, no.
All the time that I was loving you, you ain't deserve it. And all the time that I was fucking you, it wasn't worth it. Cause you ain't deserve it. Oh, what a day when the tables turn. Who I'm loving now's not your concern. Gone as a bitch, finally you've learned that you don't deserve. Time after time and my heart's got burned. Now I'm doing everything on my terms. Gone as a bitch that's been confirmed that you don't deserve.
Same old, same old. I don't chase these niggas, bitch, I ain't the Django. First time he complained, get out of my range. If it's raining, then buy you a raincoat. It was nice though, I'm done with you for the night though. I'm peeling off, bumping Michael with these loud ass pipes. Let the seats all white rims got me sitting high, then get fight go. I go hard, never get my heart broken by a fuck boy. Rather fuck men, never trust, rather duck boys. Wanna get my nut, then it's back to the bus, boy. If you don't have your keys, then you first shot of luck, boy. What boy, when you call, I ain't picking up, boy. Plus boy, self-sufficiency is a must, boy. Better know it, she could be heroic. She could go and save you, I be sitting here stoic. Unaffected, I'm unbothered, I stay protected. Not one Tyler, my own money, I'm like young Potter. I know magic, my sex proper, my sex tape could've won Oscars. Now you get Snyder, back to that 06 Mazda. As I ride up, at least I try, but I'm moving on like Maya and Silk. Since you had dreams of competing with Will.
All the time that I was loving you, you ain't deserve it. And all the time that I was fucking you, it wasn't worth it. Cause you ain't deserve it. Oh, what a day when the tables turn. Who I'm loving now's not your concern. Gone as a bitch, finally you've learned that you don't deserve. Time after time and my heart's got burned. Now I'm doing everything on my terms. Gone as a bitch that's been confirmed that you don't deserve me.
First he just wanted the pussy, but now he had pussy. Keep calling my phone, asking me am I alone. Just see me back when he gone. I don't be tripping off none of these niggas. I be in the house like Jerome. I get my nut then I'm gone. Feeling like Karl Malone. I don't claim him, I'm a dash like Damon. Won't even cook a pack of raiment. Love kinda feel ancient, seeing her break. So from now on, I never partake. I know a dude named BJ out in BK. Used to run it like a relay, then we delay, had to delay. Found out he had a wife, got played like EA. I got the new second hand like eBay. Nowadays I don't get these niggas leeway. I pretend and I don't see them like Stevie. Eventually they all come back like a rebate. Damn, am I immature for simply not trying no more? Or am I correct? Refuse to accept you lying with horse. Only time will tell. For the time being, I decline yourself. Cry me a river, take your mom as well. But I've been swelling, I ain't got time for else to slide through. Bottom of my shoe, all red pyro. Get your ball Caillou, sending palm haiku. But what's the purpose? You had my heart and you didn't deserve it, I'm certain.
Chopper go ring, ring, ring. There go your death. My nigga slice niggas stuck in every different teams. I'm on that old black purse team. Eat the boot and disrespect with text. I've been the topic a long time. Niggas fucking with me, I'm a 6 and 8. I'm from the mud. I'm talking niggas waking up and eating candy. My Duke's gone 3-4 days. Father bitten off a and low and mental fucked up. I don't never pray. So burn, world turn, it's a cold cage. Devil keep fucking with me cause I fuck up the streets, say taking my sides. I'm from the mud, nigga, I'm from the mud. Don't fuck with too many niggas, had to weed out the bugs. My father ain't never tell me niggas switch up, I learned. So fuck it, I slash it. Go get that money, that fast shit. Chopper go ring, ring, ring. There go your death. My nigga slice, snipes, right. Never would left. He keep it tula. Bitch feed a Ruger. I come from mud, drugs, thugs. I ain't wellin', I'm truthful. Look into my middle, take a ride with me, nigga slide with me, drive by with me. Did a sentence for a nigga, I ain't even know when they going at them 8 the sentence. I be humble for the simple fact that if a nigga lose a weapon, I abuse it. I got a mean dream team. Stop reaching green beans. You got me fucked up. If you thinking I'm fucked up, never paperwork. Shit and I'm next up. I'm just trying to get my bless up, run them checks up. Nigga that stressed up, counting them M's, nigga flex once. Mention your mothers, I got us, can't fuck with the army, your murder, bitch, we from the mud. I'm talking niggas waking up and eating candy. My dude's gone 3-4 days, father bitten off, yeah, low and mental fucked up. I don't never pray, so burn, world turn, it's a cold cage. Devil keep fucking with me cause I fuck up the streets, say taking my sides. I'm from the mud, nigga, I'm from the mud. Don't fuck with too many niggas, had to weed out the bugs. My father ain't never tell me niggas switch up, I learned. So fuck it, I slash it. Go get that money, that fast shit. Chopper go ring, ring, ring. There go your death. My nigga slice, snipes, right. Never would left. He keep it tula. Bitch feed a Ruger. I come from mud, drugs, thugs. I ain't wellin', I'm truthful.
Yeah. Nothing matters long as your team winning. They don't wanna see your team winning. Nothing matters long as your team winning. They don't wanna see your team winning. Nothing matters long as your team winning. They don't wanna see your team winning. Nothing matters long as your team winning. They don't wanna see your team winning. Nothing matters long as your team winning. Cash rule everything around. They'll throw you to the birds if you ain't prepared. A red X on you. You fall off, they disown you. Share the game with your disciple. You stay true, you'll prosper. Better be careful, little homie. That set you up round no corners. Using anything possible when you up to disarm you. Wanna see you do good. Collect all your royalties. They'll scheme your ideas. They question your loyalty for that green piece of paper. Kill you and your neighbor's neighbor. One step out that front yard and ain't too many can save them. Pastor bring the folks together, get the biggest payday. People sell their souls away but guard the family jewels, Big dogs barking on the chain, let them loose, Shots you better duck or they'll make you gray goose, And money come between y'all wasn't cool anyway. Fuck what you heard if you ain't heard it. Nothing matters long as your team winning. They don't wanna see your team winning. Nothing matters long as your team winning. They can't stand to see your team winning. Nothing matters long as your team winning. Man, they just hate to see your team winning. Nothing matters long as your team winning. It's Special Sport Coat, Lizzie shoes. Limousine with 25 women, bitch, that's the juice. Dollar bill, y'all. We had so much flavor in the 90s. Normally Dello sipping Baileys on the rocks. Not strapped, still there, nigga, try me. Big homie shit, be water, flow your own wave till the end of time. Life not a race, but still a finish line. Don't trip if they trip on you. Keep doing what you do, no matter what. They gon' find the breath to speak on you. I'm like, what the fuck these niggas talking about? Don't believe that slick shit you hearing out of their mouth. See it get quiet when they see y'all go inside of that house. Oh boy, bad. Give me 50 feet. Lil' my people of the world, you don't wanna see me react. Nah, no, you don't want that. She can transit, nothing matters as long as your team winning. They don't wanna see your team winning. Nothing matters as long as your team winning. Man, they can't stand to see your team winning. Shit, nothing matters as long as your team winning. They just hate to see your team winning. Nothing matters as long as your team winning. They don't wanna see your team winning. Nothing matters as long as your team winning.
Yeah. Niggas can't fuck with me for real, man. I'm Young Nardo. Southeast official, 18th and Savannah place. You know what it is. Let's go. Living life like a stoner. A stoner. A stoner. A stoner, yeah, I'm living life like a stoner. A stoner. A stoner. Okay, I'm smoking weed. Double cup and it's full of weed. Counting money, they can't fuck with me. Nah, home, because I live life like a stoner. A stoner. A stoner. A stoner. Living life like a stoner. In the club, I know the owner. They send me bottles of Patron. They send me cases of Coronas. Box Chevy on 24s. Bitches looking for a sperm donor. I'm rolling up in that Bob Marley double cup full of lean slow burner. Man, I'm getting money you don't know to have. I step in the spot, just blew 50 grand. Now you do the math. I apologize for making you niggas look bad. Your bitches is coming to party with me because they know I got the bag. Yeah. It's just something they can get into, and everything non-spit, bitch, is so original. Call a pastor cause the competition killing who? Winning rings, no coach, yeah, that's what we finna do. Riding around on my side of town, windows up, top down. OG cut straight out of Compton, bitch, I'm about to smoke a pound. Another thing is we ain't chasing hoes, on my worst behavior, no Drake though. So tell them pussy niggas lay down, come and fuck with me though. Living life like a stoner. A stoner. A stoner, yeah, I'm living life like a stoner. A stoner. A stoner. Okay, I'm smoking weed. Double cup and it's full of weed. Counting money, they can't fuck with me. Nah, home, because I live life like a stoner. A stoner. A stoner. I got a 96 Caprice, a truck lift underneath, and the candy paint wetter than pussy under the sheets. Got my car sitting high like I was from South Beach, setting off car alarms when I'm beating down your street with a trunk full of kickers, Chevy on 26ers. I'm like that nigga Luda, I be stunting on a gypsy. Your girl, I might hit her cause the Chevy real exclusive. Butterflies going up, now she like, youngin', let's do it. Careers, I ruin, make them go in cardiac. Should've worked for McDonald's the way I'm serving these Mac chickens. A straight bully like Mac Mittens. Yeah, I talk like a pimp and I walk like a Mac the chickens. Real talk, I am not kidding. I'm affirmative, action like the second Nas, it was written. I got toilet paper, homie, when I feel like shitting. I got more than paper when I'm shitting, cause I did it. Living life like a stoner. A stoner. A stoner. A stoner, yeah, I'm living life like a stoner. A stoner. A stoner. Okay, I'm smoking weed. Double cup and it's full of weed. Counting money, they can't fuck with me. Nah, home, because I live life like a stoner. A stoner. A stoner. A stoner.
This is a Between States exclusive.
Murder niggas on the mic, flow tight. Got me spitting at these niggas like a had a mind out of sight. When you fall short, Yada in the booth still standing. One hand on my money, the other on my chest, and I flex at these niggas pledging to the PSF. Pretty girl county, PT is what I rap. Yap. For my city, I'ma carry like a strap. Get that, you get that. We let it go, bang. Click clack, get back. My niggas insane. Keep back, relax. And what she want, pain, nigga. And if you do, you can holler at my trigger. Should put a hole in your chest. too bittersweet. I'm like a masterpiece. Y'all niggas bars is sweet. Lay your head down, put you to sleep. R.I.P. I mean, I'm yada me, the best of them all. I'm killing niggas cause they soft like cotton balls. Never stall, I'm a ball till I fucking fall. Then I cough and I spit these niggas up. Turn around, then I shit these niggas' brains in their guts. Damn, coming through with their brains in my cup. Damn, I'm a beast, I'm a murderer. Yada me got all the hoes scutter her. Damn.
Welcome back to Breakout Kings Radio on WinDCRadio.com and the WinDC Radio app, powered by GoWin.media.
And believe that in 4 quarters.
Now y'all see what happened when Throwback is not here? Throwback is not at the desk. Chaos.
You got it.
He asked me a question, man. Threw me home, man.
I want to know
He
is
said,
how we
"Oh,
have the
you
most
playing."
intuitive, great conversation off air.
Right.
We talking about panties.
Because
on air,
exactly. Because
exactly.
We still got time to do it. I'm gonna let you guys. What's the word I'm looking for? Throwback. Just imagine what I'm saying.
Facilitate.
Yeah. Because Throwback do that. I'm like, Throwback, what am I saying, Throwback?
I think Christina just said it.
Facilitate the
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah, man. You know,
So I'm not the only one who works.
And we're back.
What?
Wow.
You're
Wow.
really late. You're really late.
what did I do with them other times?
Bless your heart.
So hold on, what's
We
up with the
just had
silence?
The most amazing conversation.
Well, see, what's
what had happened was.
Have an amazing conversation.
what had happened is that, like she said, we were conversing, right? That's the word, right?
That is the word. That
I
is
told
the
you, I
word.
gotta
There you go.
Yes.
I told
You
Throwback
doing
I
it.
was going to practice.
You learned some stuff. Look at him.
And what happened was that, you know, we was talking about. I told you I'm exhausted, but we were talking. And then he walks out. I'm right here.
Well, we were talking about
Thank you,
slavery, and you know, it kind of alluded to the whole Kanye thing about slaves having a choice to not be slaves, and I mean, we were discussing how the psychological oppression has to be, it can't be disregarded, and I think that's a disregarding when you make comments like that. When you talk about, well, technically slaves had a choice. Yeah, I had a choice to be killed, massacred, or I had a choice to those are my choices, or to stay.
Right.
And so, yeah, you can speak on technicalities when it comes to that, but that would be the most insensitive thing for you to do, and ill-informed.
Yes.
Because when you talk about choices, I mean, we have choices every day, but the choice of being a slave, one, we didn't choose to be dragged over here.
Right.
We didn't choose for our families to be ripped apart and displaced into a land that we knew nothing about.
Right.
We didn't choose to, we didn't have the option of, okay, well, if you didn't want to be a slave anymore, now you're on your own. No, it's like you're a slave or you're not. Not meaning you're dead.
Right.
So I was really just saying that I think when you make statements like that, you disregard the impact that your psychology plays into being a slave. Slavery wasn't about actually physically being in shackles and chained down. Slavery was about the mental oppression and breaking down that happened, which is why people didn't feel like leaving. Like the last time I was on this show, we talked about, domestic violence.
Right.
And it's like, you're going to tell a woman has a choice to be domestically abused or not. I mean, would you make that statement because of technicalities? No, because we're talking about something that's psychological, which is much deeper than physical pain and physical oppression.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like I told everybody, before you speak like that, because this guy brought up, it's just like women when they're in an abusive relationship. She had a choice to leave. I said, let me tell you something, bro. First of all, you're dead wrong, because the thing about it is that she might want to leave, but she don't have the tools or the information to know how to leave.
Right.
Yeah, she can come over to maybe her punk ass brother house, and you come over with his ass and still get her.
Why you gotta be a punk?
I mean, no, because
That was very specific.
What happened?
Because he ain't gonna beat the dude up. He a punk.
Right, but why he gotta be a punk though? Really?
Because my sister knows somebody's whipping her ass. Who to come to?
So you the brother that's a punk.
No, she knows who to come to.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's without question.
Okay.
Oh, he's whipping my ass. Well, I told you don't fuck with him, but I'm on my way.
Right.
But she calling me.
Right.
And I'm not saying that every woman has that thing. It was kind of a cheap joke to bring point to a lot of stuff that I encountered without saying it, because that's what they were saying. But everybody doesn't have that. Is where I'm coming to on my point. Everybody doesn't have a lot of uncles or big brothers or whatever. Probably don't have none.
Right.
So what you do is that you're afraid, and it's always of him killing you or what he might do. But when it reaches a point and you actually, somebody comes and actually gives you information, I have a way for you out.
Right.
The first thing you're doing, or first thing she's doing, is getting out. And those are things that's needed. I'm trying to tell people that slaves didn't even have that chance.
Right.
They're trying to say that other people who were trying to escape, they were saying that to them. But the thing about it is, bruh, your plan is no different than their plan when they got shot down, chased by dogs, brought back, whipped, and everything. It's all like you said. It's all about what you see. So they got away. If they would have never came back, or people say that they made it, who knows, right?
Right.
That's
You
not
never
for us
really
to judge.
made it. You didn't even really make it because you can
That's
be
what I'm saying.
dragged back
But
down.
see,
You can be.
I'm
even in
actually
the North,
going
you
on
could
the thought
still
process
be, like,
of the
oppressed
fact
and
that if
beaten
you-
and stole. I mean, this happened.
It's a
Right,
term.
but the
It's
thought
called
process
forced
is that
into slavery.
if you're gone and they're not saying you dead, I'm not even worried about where you are. See, that's the thing that all of these people were saying about they have a choice. They're saying that yes, you could have got away, and you could have made choices after that. I'm like, even if you got away, your choices were still
Limited.
not there.
Right.
I'm like, not there.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
don't even know
That's
where you're
true.
going.
On some real shit, right? It's always somebody who's not in the position who will say what the choice was. You don't know what's going to happen until you put in that position.
Right.
So you can say, oh, man, if it was me, I'd have did this, I'd have did that. You don't know this shit for sure.
Exactly.
Until you actually put in that situation.
Exactly.
So you can't speak for
Everybody.
a group of people like, oh, slavery was a choice. Or if it was me, I'd have did this. Motherfucker, you don't know what you gonna do.
Right, or when people sit there and have these T-shirts that say, I'm not my ancestors, sincerely these hands. I hate those T-shirts.
Bruh.
With a passion.
Right.
Yo, you know what? I had a conversation
true.
with my aunt one time. She told me, she said, I have been in physically abusive relationships and I have been in emotionally abusive relationships. And the emotionally abusive relationships were by far worse.
The worst, right? It is.
Because in the physically abusive relationships, she said I could fight back.
Yep.
But when it was emotional abuse, I didn't have the control.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. When
And the
we
healing
look at the
process is
slaves,
way different. Like,
Exactly.
And you
break a
don't
bone,
feel
the
like you
bone
can-
will heal.
exactly.
Right. You don't feel like you can fight back.
scars that can't be seen, but a lot of times can't be healed.
Right, you can't
Right.
put Neosporin
Sometimes,
on a
yeah.
mental break, you know?
Exactly, yeah. So, and the thing is, the best way to control somebody is to take away something they need. You know, and I think, and that was the whole concept. That was the whole, you know, that's what they did, and that's why, even though we outnumbered the slave owners,
Right.
there was a whole lot more slaves than there were slave owners.
Right.
But they had the control. They had the power, and that's the thing. It's about who has the power. So when you have to put it this way, Donald Trump has the power. It's a whole bunch of people that can't stand him.
Right. But he ain't gone.
Yeah, he ain't gone. Ain't nobody done nothing to get him out of there. You can't do nothing. He has the well. I mean, for the sake of the, you know, he does have power.
Powerful scapegoat.
He does have power. He's the president of the United States. He does have power. He does have power. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Because
But
there's nothing being done about anything that he's done.
All this
Exactly.
stuff is
It's like
coming
there's
out.
all these concrete things that he's done, but it's like, well, we just gotta investigate, or
Right.
we
Yeah,
gotta.
exactly.
And then the investigation is messed up.
And that's one person and a whole bunch of people who want him out of here, but can't nobody do nothing about it because he's the one with the power. That's the thing. When you're the one with the power, yo, I have played basketball with my son and his 2 friends, and I beat them every single time. You know why? Because I have the control, I have the power, I have the height advantage, I have the experience, I have all of that stuff over them.
So you got the height advantage?
I do, but only for probably about another year though.
Maybe not even.
Yeah, it was my son is shooting up there.
And you are not.
Way to break their mental cycle.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. I know how to do all of that stuff. So they can't beat me. They can't beat me. Well,
yeah, like
they
when
getting
people talk
close,
shit,
but they
like,
get,
that's the whole point
exactly.
about talking shit. But when you playing sports, because it breaks down, it distracts somebody, it breaks down their mental. You talking enough shit, they start believing it.
Yeah.
Exactly. If they're weak of the mind, or if that's what they're used to.
Yeah.
Or you break them down, just point blank.
And that's the thing. And that was the whole thing with slavery. You break them down. That's why going back to that whole Willie Lynch mentality, you know, and you take the biggest, baddest, bravest slave. And then you break them.
Yep.
Exactly. And you bring them in front of everybody.
And when you do that,
in front of
everybody else.
In front of their women, their children.
And everybody else is broken because of it.
Exactly.
And it's
like your
actually,
kids. It's the same thing with your kids.
I was reading this post. It wasn't a post, but it was like a little article, and it was talking about the divide between the black man and the black woman, and they were saying, well, can you just put yourself in a position where, as a woman, during the slavery times, your man watches you get taken away by the master or his people, and you get raped in front of them, and you're seeing your man not doing anything for you, but in his position, he's like, what can I do for you? Because they're just gonna kill me, and maybe and kill you. Not even kill me, but kill you if I try to do something. But to the psychology of the woman, she's thinking like, damn, I can't even rely on or trust in the man who's supposed to protect me. And then on the man's side, they were saying how when the woman does react that way, the man's like, how are you giving up on me like this? How do you not understand that I wish I could do something, but I can't do something? And I mean, the article was basically talking about why black men and black women they're not.
And it's crazy that they took it back that far, because when you go back that far, the woman will actually, well, I'm about to state not facts that I know of events, but if you watch or read, the women will stop the man for even trying.
Yeah, out of fear for his life.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Look, this is gonna be over with in a minute. You know, but it's and then they come back together. And that's why I don't like to compare to relationships in these times or even in times after that, because what happens is that when you are dragged, when you are dragged from your country, continent, whatever you want to call it, because I don't know what country they were from, so let's say continent. The thing that you were taught was love. And the thing about it is that these white men, these white demons that we deal with today, were not their demons. So you getting raped, I still love you. It's not on my mind that somebody doing that. You know, so what happens is where I think a lot of these youngins are coming from when it comes down to relationships. You don't even realize that if your girl is raped, that she's not garbage. She's still the same person who you met. And my thing is this: if you do not support her, then that only proves to her something. But if you see it all the way through, then you will see how better she's actually going to be, or whatever.
From having your support.
You know,
You're right.
Exactly. You know, and that's why I feel all that comes from. Right. We quick to say, oh no, she damaged goods, because that's what. If a king's wife got raped,
you used to get stoned as a woman if you were raped, or another man touched you and you didn't want that touch. You used to get stoned. You used to get cast out.
If you weren't pure, you're right. Right. But as far as Kanye, I mean, he's saying that everyone has a choice, but they had a choice. Let's say that the slaves had a choice. However, what about nowadays? Like
I didn't want to cut you off. He's saying that all of us still have a choice.
Right, but what about those who are enslaved in human trafficking? They have a choice? It's the same concept.
I'm about to say, according to him,
it's the same concept.
They do.
And when you look at the slaves back in the day, they were told, and they had examples, and they were led to believe because they made examples out of them. If you run away, You will be hunted down. There is nowhere for you to run. You're going to be brought back here.
And I think someone like Kanye, he's very egotistical and very individualistic. So
he thinks he can do it.
One, it's not all about
said he was
I
a
run
genius.
off.
The genius
I'm
said
not
it.
just concerned about my safety. I'm concerned about whoever I built a bond with already there. If it's not my family, I'm concerned about, a whole bunch of things. 'Cause it's not just about me. And I mean, the way Kanye's going off right now, he's just trying to incite, controversy for his album to come out, for the songs he wants to promote. But there is a level of get outness that's there. Like he's in the sunken place, and he doesn't
with the Kardashians.
He actually knows that he's in the sunken place.
Y'all don't realize that
doesn't want to get
Kanye-
out because he has this. He's actually the one that's most enslaved because he thinks that accommodating or collaborating with our counterparts, white people, that's what it's all about. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't be that way, but at the end of the day, it's not like that on their end. Like they're not collaborating.
Right, and he's saying we need to love them.
And I'm not saying
His
you
whole
should. I'm a person
family
that
is
believes in
white
love.
now.
Love everybody, love
Right.
all. But at the end of the day, there's a responsibility that you hold when you say certain things, especially when you're ill-informed about slavery or oppression and how that works and
So do you think he's ill-informed when his whole family right now is white?
I mean, actually, they're not white.
Who?
Are you talking about the Kardashians?
I'm going to say, Janet, they're white.
Here's the thing. They're privileged. Let's just put that out there because they are. They're privileged. Their lifestyle is not like the majority of this country.
And their
Well, I
opportunities.
have to say, what do you mean? I mean, they're not
Unless you're gonna
billionaires.
make the money.
I'm saying that they use what they're doing is having conversation with him.
Right.
And the thing about
and
it
that's
is
why I
that
said in the sunken place is in the Kardashian family because it's unrealistic with the image that they're giving him, the comfort zone that he has with his family is not realistic.
Well, it is though. That's what I be trying to tell people about him.
With these people, like 3 black children, and you out here talking about slavery was a choice, and you're out here supporting a person that at any moment would have one of these officers use direct force in contact with your 3 black children that are going to grow up and have to worry about shit like that. And you want to be out here saying all
I'm
that?
gonna tell you something. Here's the thing. First of all, when I heard that he said this, I didn't budge.
Yeah.
I didn't even, because you know what?
Because he's Kanye.
Because this is what we have gotten from him for years.
So
I was like, I mean, not this particular thing, but just
ridiculous stuff.
Yes, exactly. Erratic behavior, just ridiculous.
But that's what it was, bro.
He was not like this.
Bro,
well, no, in 2005 when
he
was on that telethon, he may have said something that a lot of people agreed with, but if you look at it objectively, like that's what he was doing.
But the thing about it is that he was telling the truth. He didn't have his.
But that using that platform the way
my man saw what he is telling us today that we should not be, that we are victims of.
Right, but what I'm saying to you is Kanye was not saying that
we are responsible for.
But no, what he did at that point, whether you agreed with it or not, is that Kanye took that platform to just act out.
You really think he was acting out, or
that was
a moment for him?
This was a telethon. There were certain things that you were supposed to say.
That's why they should have never had him.
There was a goal, right? But what I'm saying is, why are we saying, "Oh, you shouldn't have put Kanye on there," or "Yeah, we expect this of Kanye"? That's not acceptable.
I'm saying if anybody had a problem with what he was saying when he said George Bush does not like black people,
he blurted that out. It was live TV.
You really think he blurted out, or you think he was still suffering from seeing people underwater losing their houses?
But at the same time, if you are upset about people being underwater, losing their houses and everything, that telethon was to raise money for them.
That's why I said they shouldn't have never had him on.
That telethon was not that moment for you to say that.
Away from Taylor Swift,
right?
Saying that she didn't.
That's what she's talking about.
We know that.
That's him doing what he do.
He's a moment hijacker.
But that's what I'm saying.
Serial moment hijacker.
At the end of the day, whether you agree with what he said in 2005 or not, at the end of the day, Kanye used that moment where he had it. He was supposed to stay on script, The purpose of this telethon was to raise money for these people.
And
you decided to hijack that moment and pure Kanye fashion.
And you know what? The thing about it is that I thought we were talking about the sincerity, because I'm trying to tell you that you could tell by the way he was sitting up there looking that the dude didn't even want to do it. Or he was already had this plan.
He was angry and it was
exactly. That's
festering
what I'm
him.
saying.
Right.
He was sitting up there letting them talk because he was on script.
Right, but
and
here's
then
the
he
thing.
was so zapped out by listening.
But Kanye does this all the time. Every time
Janet,
Kanye
somebody
has a
can
thought,
do something all the time and still be sincere about something.
Right, but everything that you're sincere about that's not your time. Like when Taylor Swift got an award.
No,
when Taylor Swift got an award,
that was different.
Well, no, it is not the same, because in Kanye's mind, it was festering in him. That was something that he felt sincere about.
But
that was not your time.
People wasn't dying while she.
I don't know what he is. Honestly,
you said what?
Oh, and then on top of that, the stuff that he's saying now, he could be sincere about it. We just don't agree with it.
That's what I'm trying to say. The thing about it is that the dude is really sincere what he's saying. He just has been talking to a family of white people.
No, you know.
I'm saying that it's before that.
He had a picture.
He is a Gemini. Just saying.
He had a picture.
Right.
He had a picture of Make America
But that makes
Great
sense. It makes
with white
sense.
people in it.
You know,
he's telling us. Hold on, Ransom, because this is what everybody need to know. He's telling us to say he mentioned in that whole TMZ video, all he did was blame Obama and black people for stuff and said that white people were doing this and doing that. I can't recall because it was. I don't want to fucking drag this dude into the dirt, but the thing about it is that if you watch the video, you're gonna see him putting all the blame on black people, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's not that he was crazy or anything. He came out of a conversation, and when he came out of that conversation, he went down the interview because he kept trying to put the girl on it. What's her name? Sandra something. He kept saying she has the facts.
Oh, Candace Parker.
Candace Parker.
Yeah, he kept saying she got the facts. And when the dude was sitting up there, now check this out. Like he said, we don't think freely. We are mentally enslaved, right? The Bama gets right up and say, I was on opiates. And I was taking opiates. You know why? Because I had liposuction. Because I wanted y'all. I wanted to look good for y'all.
He's enslaved. Yes. Go ahead.
Don't nobody realize that's my whole point. Dude, look what you were saying. You wanted to look good for them. But you telling me that I'm enslaved? So now you got on...
And to be a free thinker.
Oh, yes. I mean,
and he's
on top of all of that, bro.
He knows he's enslaved.
But hold on.
He knows he's not. He knows that what he's doing.
Right. So I put up a post about Kanye's talking about how the slaves had a choice, right? And acting as if he could be the one that could have this uprising. However, you couldn't handle being fat.
This is what I say, Janet. If I'm going to get up there and say that we're enslaved, and I think we're in a slave mentality and we shouldn't do this and do that, and I got millions of dollars, where's my solution?
Right.
Shouldn't I present a solution?
Right, because even if you are standing on this platform where we need to love each other, we need to work together
How?
and build these
Like he said,
bridges together.
how swag.
What conversations are you having with 45? Like, what are the conversations that you're having? Are you just kicking it with him, like kikiing it up with him? Like, that's not what we need to see. If you are actually trying to promote what you are saying you're trying to promote, which is us all coming together and coming to a resolve on things, we need to know what kind of conversations you're really having with 45 and with all these people that it would seem ridiculous for you to have any type of conversation with. But like I've always said, if I was given the opportunity to interview Trump or to have a conversation with him, I would absolutely do it. Now that you would want to know what the conversation is, though. Like, I'm not going up there to close any deals, to kiki it up with you. No, I want to know these. I want to get these questions answered straight up, and I want to know, like, keep it real. Are you a racist? Are you not a racist?
Right.
Why are you perpetuating all of these policies and all these things that promote, marginalizing groups of people? And why do you think that's like, that's going to be the conversation? It may not go right because he doesn't know how to handle himself. He doesn't know how to control his emotions.
He not handle. Everybody need to realize this. Everybody has come from a slave state or land or whatever, when kings were formed, everybody didn't have, you had your circle, what they called the court. They had slaves out there doing what they doing, but they were paying them. See, this is what happens. People don't realize that those people that were being enslaved, they were ambitious and got funding and decided, hey, the way we can beat this is to kidnap or go get these slaves. But then you're not doing what the king and queen want to do over here no more. So then you have a revolutionary war. You win the war because you know you can, because they shit is all the way over there. History would tell all of them that nobody's going to take all their armies and send it. So you win, and now you running around among slaves saying you free. You free. So you take that and don't even pay attention to your slaves that you had. Right? We need to find a sovereign land, and we need to go there and start our own thing, right? So that means we have to we have to find that land, come back here, kidnap white people, put them in shackles, bring them to the sovereign land.
So now you want to be the oppressor?
No, this is what they're telling me. See, you beat me to the punch. So they're telling me, I'm telling them, is this the solution though?
You sound like South
No,
Africa.
I'm telling you, if she already beat me to the punch.
I got you.
You have to do all of this stuff in order for us to turn the tables as you want it. So where you could be sitting up there with your feet up, being an oppressor, eating grapes, and sleeping with all types of women. No, that's not what you want. So stop thinking like that, because like I tell people, me, you, everybody in this room can have our own business. In order for our business to grow, what do we need?
Customers,
help,
support,
help,
money.
Help. Over everything, you need help.
From
So
each
you're
other.
trying to tell me because I want to come. They're trying to tell me because I want to come help you. Then I'm a slave. No, I have a slave mentality because you're telling me I got to be there at 8.
No, they're saying that if you're doing all of that for the white man, a lot of people feel
No, you missed my point. I said if we turned the tables, I'm still in a slave mentality because I'm still working for him.
No, that means that you're working towards something.
So you're trying to tell me that Africans didn't enslave Africans?
But there was, okay, so we were talking
Native
about this.
Americans
There were
even
different
enslaved
types
them
of
too.
slavery. There was like indentured servitude.
No,
People
but
had helpers.
exactly.
But there's the slavery that we're talking about.
I'm
Destroyed
not
mind,
even willing to go
destroyed
that far. The
family.
slavery that you're talking about is the slavery that I brought to them. If I go to work for ransom.
People to enslave people, and white people were the ones that were enslaved. That's where slavery comes from.
The thing
All those
about
people in those
everybody
groups,
is
they were
saying
slaves. They
that
were the
we
first
don't.
slaves.
Everybody is saying that we should have our own businesses.
Right.
Which means that none of us should be working for none of us.
It just
That's
reminded me of,
not
like, I think
necessarily
it was
the case.
Beasley, he was like, you know,
It's
you can't really be
impossible.
mad-
Right.
You can't be mad at white people because, you know, white people are just displaced kids in the mall. Like, you lost the
And
kids
that's what
in
I
the mall
said.
and you didn't go find
That's
them.
what I said.
So now they come back angry, shooting up the place because you left them, you know, stranded.
And that's
Okay,
what I
so
said.
That's how it
being a
went down.
slave does not mean that you're working for a living, that you're working and getting paid. You're getting compensated.
But see, people
That's
that don't have
different.
jobs want you to believe that you are your slave mentality because you have.
Well, the
they
people
want you
who
to
don't
stop,
have jobs are broke. What are you talking about?
And they're slaves.
and they feel that they are free thinkers. Is what
Okay,
I'm saying.
but free thinkers does not put. That doesn't necessarily, not having a job doesn't make sense when you're looking at it in enslavement purposes. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
But that's what they do.
And
If
they
you're
are slaves
working
to
for
unemployment.
yourself, right?
That's
They didn't
bruh.
have-
Because
they
you
had
still have to.
flourishing within their unemployment
There's certain
status.
things
They're not
called
entrepreneurs
decency
making
and
money.
order.
Right.
Like, how are you gonna make money?
That's not. That's what I always ask them.
So we're all slaves to money, if
They're
that's what
saying
it is.
that. Yeah. Then they come back. We're slaves to the money.
Okay, I can get that
But
before I
the thing
can get
about
the
it is
being
you're
going
in
to work
you
being
are
a slave.
in a land where money is power.
Right.
If you don't pay your rent and decide not to go to work, you don't even own nothing you have.
Right, but here's the thing. You should be able to, everybody should be able to understand the value of money, the value of people, the value of time. It's all separate. You don't have to be a slave to money to go to work. You can go to work every single day, but that doesn't mean you're a slave to your money.
They're not even saying you're a slave to the money. They're saying you're a slave by going to work every day.
That doesn't make any sense. How else are you going to make your money?
Janet, you are talking to me. I'm telling you that it's them. Yeah.
He agrees with you.
I'm telling you, those are the questions that I'm asking them, and I'm getting nothing but.
If providing for your family,
this is what they're telling me. Let me tell you what I'm gonna tell you. Like they answer me. You don't even get what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, like I said,
they don't get what they're talking about.
If you hate going to your job and you know that there are other things that you can do for yourself that you want to do,
right? That's different.
You may be holding yourself in slavery to that job that you're going to that you don't want to go to.
Right.
Now we all understand that there are responsibilities in our lives that we have to take care of. So you should be making moves to liberate yourself from that.
That's right. But if I drop your job,
if you go to that 9-to-5 job that you love and you don't have any qualms about it, and that's something you want to do truly, then you're not a slave to it.
Right.
I'm like this. We all have a choice. This is where their choices come from. You have a choice, right? To apply for that job or be broke. Stop telling me that because I go to work every day that I'm a slave when your ass will go and still apply. And to tell you the truth, we didn't even have to interview for our job. I don't even know. I was trained to interview for jobs, but when I went to Verizon, when it was Bell Atlantic, we didn't even have to interview. And I had this thing that I was talking about. When you go to interview about a job, you sitting there doing what? Pleading for your life.
You're selling yourself.
Right.
You're putting your best.
I didn't mean to say plead for your life. You're right.
Yeah.
Selling yourself.
Yeah.
That's
What's wrong with it?
With what? Pleading for your life?
Because you going to let me come there with you?
Pleading for your life?
No, I didn't mean to say plead for your life. Pleading for your life is begging for your life.
I don't want to be crabs in the barrel.
That's different.
Well, crabs in the barrel, I think crabs in the barrel, crabs trying to save the other crabs.
That is not the case.
I don't understand how I can pull you down.
Listen, I want to say this. I want to go back to Kanye for a second. So check this out. I think part of Kanye's problem is that he is a genius, okay? Now, before you stop me, hear me out here. Now, the fact that he's a genius and he makes incredible music and he's able to get on a track and say some things, which, by the way, is a trick in some cases because he probably could have said this exact same thing, put it to a catchy beat, and every wouldn't be in it.
That's false.
Like this. No. It wouldn't be as many people because see, here's the thing. When you mix something with creativity,
then it's art.
It's art, exactly. It's art, and it changes the way people receive it. Now, the other thing about Kanye, though, but when he gets out here and he's doing all these rants, whatever, because he's a genius and because he understands him,
he's not a genius.
Because he understands him, what Kanye does is like throwing a bunch of puzzle pieces up in the air. And in his mind, when those puzzle pieces come down and hit the ground, that puzzle has come together. But to the rest of us, it's just puzzling. That's it.
But the thing about it is, bro, is that's why you don't throw a puzzle up in the air and then go to another puzzle and crumble it up because you feel that it's done wrong.
And that makes sense to us.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm going back on what you were saying. If he puts it in a rap, yes. First of all, the only people that are going to catch it are the people that listen to him right now. He will put that in the rap song. If I haven't listened to Kanye since the last one. No, the Late Registration. The Bama lost me a long time ago. My cousin Dre loved him. But if I would have heard that, I would have caught that. Bro, when he said that, I was sitting up there looking at the dude. And then I looked over at the white dude, and I'm sitting there like, the white dude looking like, did he just say that? I'm like, yeah, bro, did he just say that? Then I had to think, this Bama's gone crazy. Y'all done fucked the whole shit up.
You know what? Part of his, the other thing about Kanye.
We done, bro.
Listen, no, I'm about to get this out. So, Kanye, what are we off?
Yeah,
we off air?
No, we still on.
Oh no, okay, all right. I'm gonna say this real fast.
60 seconds.
Kanye, we're dealing with somebody who thinks they're God. I think Kanye has studied enough people and has realized that a lot of people are not appreciated for their greatness until after they're gone. So with that being said, I don't think he even cares at this point about being appreciated right now because he thinks that he's going to be a martyr.
No, that's his whole issue.
And the thing is this.
He doesn't want to be appreciated by us. He wants to be appreciated by his white people.
I think he wants to be appreciated by everybody, but he doesn't care about being appreciated by.
He doesn't care about being appreciated by us.
He wants to be appreciated by the elitist. Right. Maybe not necessarily just white people, but the elitist right now.
Everybody that was elite else for our problems.
And everybody else can appreciate him later, and he thinks because he thinks he is a god, he thinks that he will be able in afterlife to see where everybody appreciates him because now he's a martyr. He's a god.
The thing about it is, bro, that's what's in his head. But you don't realize that he's blaming us for his failures of trying to achieve that.
Well, he can continue blaming me all he wants.
I mean, he's black, so blaming us is blaming himself.
Never said, but that's the genius talking. I'm sitting up here like, bruh, that's where everybody got it messed up because the dude is not a genius. He takes genius too far.
He is a genius.
He's not. He's a genius.
He's a genius.
Shut up.
But he's a madman too.
He's a genius musically.
Yes.
And I don't
yes.
even call him that no more.
Yes.
Because the nigga has sold out so much of the shit that he's trying to get us to say that we are slave mentality about. This Bama is the one that has supported probably more of the fucking killers in Chicago than all of them.
Yo, you turned the mics off? We didn't even tell nobody bye.
We've been past 10 o'clock.
It's only 10:02 now. Right.
It's 10. We said AJ on so fucking. I turned that shit. I was packing my shit up first. He ended it like Scandal.
Yo.
Okay, I guess we finished there. We done. Is y'all done or is y'all finished? Yeah, apparently we both.
The cap's about to be.
Man.
They getting eliminated.
They broke the drought.
Oh.
They broke the drought. For the first time in 20 years, your Washington Capitals are headed to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yes.
Bigger than that.
Yes.
Bigger than that. For the first time in 20 years, a Washington sports team of the major four are going to a conference championship.
Thank you.
For the first time in 20 years.
Maybe you about to turn some stuff around. The Redskins going to the Super Bowl. The Wizards going to the finals, even though I'm not a Wizards. I'm not a basketball fan. But still, I'm going for the whole team. Nationals going to the World Series. Let's do this. Oh. And fuck the Cowboys.
Okay. Yes, amen.
I said fuck the Cowboys.
Oh, wait, I can't say amen to that. You use that F word.
Okay. Forget the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Cowboys fan. You know I get disrespect. I was like, good fellas, fuck your mother. Y'all gonna do that.
Oh my. Did Tyson like really run out of here like that though?
No, he right there.
I'm about to say.
He better be right there. That motherfucker gonna take me home.
He out there adjusting his panties.
Oh.